Hey you guys, it's Kim here. I'm actually at our place at the lake, my parents' place, and today's video I am going to talk about bullying, and it's going to be my story and how I dealt with it. I'm going to try and keep it short, but of course, I'll get off topic or something. But I kind of have it all written down, so I'm gonna try and read it without having to constantly look down. But anyways, I'm gonna get into it, and this is just about bullying. I will do separate videos for depression and anxiety because, of course, bullying caused a little bit of my depression. But I will go more into depth with depression in the depression video. So here I go. So bullying started at a very young age for me. The first time I was bullied was in grade 4. At that age, I didn't do anything about it. It was just friends teasing me about a kid I liked at school. About the time grade 7 came along, I was bullied every day by classmates. I was also only 13 at this point, or turning 13, I think it started. Yeah, grade 7, I was turning 13. Like, my birthday was in December, so 13. I would be called by friends, slut, whore, ugly, fat, and you know what, I was thin. I was called so many different things by so many different people. I was only grade 7, 13 years old, didn't really do anything but focus on school, figure skate and everything, so I had no idea why I was being called this. I was the quiet girl, I got along with everyone, don't know why I was being called all these names. So of course, those were just a few names I was called. I was called a lot worse. I was also told by people that were supposed to be my friends to go kill myself. At that point, I was coming home from school every day crying. I would tell my parents and my teachers every day. Finally, I just had enough of it. I couldn't take it anymore. So, I decided the only way it was going to stop was if I ended my life. So one day after school, I think it was like an early dismissal because I was home earlier than my brother because he was 4.5 years older than me. So at the time he had his license. So I came home from school one day after school and I grabbed one of my dad's hunting guns that were in the house in the closet, and it was a 22, but I don't know if it was the 22 shotgun or the 22 caliber. I don't know which exactly. Like, they were both hunting rifles, so I didn't really look. But of course, at 13, you really don't pay attention, especially when you're in that moment. So I sat on the floor in front of the couch in the family room. I didn't know how to turn off the safety on the gun. My brother came home about an hour to 2 hours after me. He practically slapped me across the face. Told me never to do it again. So my brother is one of the main reasons why I'm still alive. Oh my god. I don't want to cry. Anyways, because it's such a touchy subject for me. My depression video, I will probably cry a lot because it's going to touch more based on suicide and my suicide attempts. Like, this one suicide attempt is just the one, and there's plenty more suicide attempts in my years, but like, bullying is 80 to 100% the cause of teenage suicides. People don't realize what bullying does to their friends until it's too late. My brother never told my parents about my suicide attempt. When I was about 20, I opened up to my mom about it. Like, that was the only one suicide attempt that I ever opened up to her. She was shocked but understood. And I actually, I'll go more into depth with this, but I actually, when I was dating my ex, or when I was dating my ex, he took all my money. And because he figured that since I had a good job, he was entitled to my money. And I was this nice girl, so I never could say no to anyone. So I was used by a lot of friends and a lot of guys due to that. And I actually literally threatened to kill myself in front of my mom. And I will go more into depth with that video in my depression video, because I was very depressed for so long that I was not thinking straight. So anyways, how I get through bullying, like how I got through it, and I hope this helps people who have been bullied or are being bullied. I know my videos may not be up as quick as I would like them to be. I don't have Wi-Fi. I have to use the hotspot on my phone, so I'm gonna try my best to go into my mom's work every 2 days to upload videos for you guys. But my tricks to get through it is, number one, ignore it. The way I ignore it is just pretend you don't hear it and pretend that it's not bothering you, because the more you show that it's bothering you, the more they're gonna do it. If you can tough it out and show that it's not bothering you and you can get through it, that's good, because then they'll stop and they'll move on. They'll go and start bullying someone else, because I did that towards the end of grade 7 going into grade 8, and it worked. The bullying stopped. I didn't get bullied anymore. So just try that, you guys, and if that helps, great. But my trick number 2 is make new friends. So if you're in like sports like figure skating, volleyball, hockey, I know girls play hockey, if you're in lacrosse or football, like, you know, just make friends with your teammates, because it's better to have other friends that you can go and talk about your situation outside of school, then you don't have to worry about, oh, they're going to talk about me behind my back. Really, your friends that you have for your sport are your best friends. Like, I made so many friends in figure skating. Like, my life was figure skating. I skated 4 seasons of the month. That was my life, and I was so happy I did that, because I have good friends in there. And yeah, I may not talk to them as much anymore, because we all like kind of went off on our own after high school and stuff. Some moved away, some went to university in different provinces in Canada, so it was hard to stay connected. But yeah, the best thing for me to keep me from having my thoughts on suicide or about the bullying that was happening to me was to just talk to my friends in my sport and get their opinions and their views on my situation, and they really helped me get through the rest, because my skating friends were from all over Saskatchewan and Canada, so I never went to school with my skating friends. My skating friends were from like Prince Albert, Saskatoon, Esterhazy, Kindersley, Moose Jaw, like they were in Melfort, and like they were all over the place. So that is a good thing, because that circle of friends don't run with the school circle of friends. So if your school circle of friends are talking about you or trying to bully you, talk you down, making you feel like you're not good enough to be their friend, well then you still have that group of friends in your sport, which I was so lucky to have and so happy to have. But I will go more into that in my depression video as well, and anxiety video. I'm going to make 2 other separate videos. And then number 3 is open up to like your new friends, like your sport friends. Tell them what's wrong. Like, don't hold it in. Like, I bottled up so many emotions that I became literally chronically depressed. So, but of course, I'll do a whole different video on depression. Or else you can talk to a family member you trust. Like, I think when I was young, like, I have a cousin on my mom's side who is only 5 months older than me. He's like my first cousin, and I grew up with him, of course. Like, I grew up with all my cousins except for my mom's older brother's kids. They grew up in Regina. But my cousin Lyndon, I opened up to him a lot, so he was just like another brother to me. So, which was really good until he left for the WHL when he was 15. So I really didn't have anyone else that I could open up to that I trusted. So while he was playing hockey until he came home for like Christmas or something, it was like I had no one to talk to. So my emotions bottled up, and yeah. I bottle up my emotions, and sometimes I don't like talking about them, but I'm kind of happy that I'm doing YouTube, because now I can open up to you guys and hope that you guys can take what I've used to help myself get through bullying and stuff and can help you guys. The other thing is, write in a journal daily about how you're feeling. Like, so if you need to write twice a day, do it. Write what you feel right when you wake up, and then maybe when you get home from school or before you go to bed. That has helped me quite a bit, and I still do that. I do it for my business. So YouTube, I'm trying to work as a business, and I'm also doing Unique Cosmetics as a business. So I kind of write in my journal about both of them all at once. So, and how I feel, of course, about owning my own business and everything. So, but like, I wrote in a journal all the time, like every day I wrote my feelings, even something like a diary, well, a journal that you can lock if you don't want anyone to read it. Just write what you feel, and you know, it will work out. And if you guys have any questions or anything for me, please don't hesitate and ask me them. Like, comment down below and ask me anything you guys would like. I would love to help you guys get through anything. If you guys want me to go more in depth with my suicide attempts, comment down below, and I will work that either into my depression video, or I'll just make a whole different video. I'm not too sure. I think I'll put them in the depression video because it's more in depth of how I became depressed and why, and how I dealt with my suicide attempts and everything, and how I got through them. But yeah, please comment down below and subscribe, and also like this video. Yeah. Anyways, you guys, I am thinking about doing some giveaways too, so stay tuned. Bye.